in the last video we saw about the steep slope. Now we are going to see about the characteristic profile for the horizontal slope. As it is a horizontal, the slope will be equal to 0. S0 is equal to 0. So yn is infinite. How many curves are there? We have two curves or two zones, H2 and H3. So here S0 is equal to 0, two zones 2 and 3. So critical depth line. What is yn is infinite? Yn is greater than y, which is greater than yc. Okay, and if it is in the third zone, here it is a second zone, this is a third zone. So third zone H3 profile. What is the condition? Yn is greater than yc, which is greater than y. So simple. Only you have to write the two conditions. Okay, draw the diagram. H2, H3. What is the condition for H2? Yn is greater than y, which is greater than yc. And for H3, yn is greater than yc, which is greater than y. Second is the falling profile. Third is the rising profile. So here H2 is falling profile and H3 is rising profile. Okay. So the next we can see about critical slope. Okay, critical slope. Critical slope yn is equal to yc. That is the condition. Normal depth will become equal to the critical depth. Yn is equal to yc. And the slope will be equal to, both the slopes are equal. C curves, we have two zones 1 and 3. 1 will be the rising profile. C1 will be the rising profile. C3 will be the rising profile, because 1 and 3 both are rising profile. Here there won't be falling profile. So what is the diagram? Here you have to draw the channel bottom. Critical depth line yc is equal to yn. What is the C1 profile? Actual depth y is greater than yc or yn. Yc is equal to yn. Okay, and for what is the condition for the C3 profile? The water is flowing in the third zone here. So yc is equal to yn is greater than y. Okay, if critical depth is greater than y, or you can write yn is greater than y. Instead of, you can write like this: yc is equal to yn, which is greater than y. So what is the summary? You have to draw this diagram. Normal depth line and critical depth line both are same. So yc is equal to yn. Both are rising profile. So you have to show like this. So C1 profile condition is y is greater than yc is equal to yn. And what is the C3 profile condition? yc is equal to yn is greater than y. Okay. C1 and C3 is rising profile. And what is the next one is adverse slope. Adverse slope is S0 is negative. So it will be, water is flowing like this against the gravity. So critical, here also we have the two zones 2 and 3. A2 is a falling profile, A3 is a rising profile. So A2 condition is y is greater than yc, and the A3 condition is yc is greater than y. Finally you have to draw the summary. Summary is A2 is a falling profile, A3 is a rising profile. What is the condition? Y is greater than yc, that is for A2. Yc is greater than y, that is for A3. Clear?